Hey guys, this is your girl Marie coming to you with a travel video. It is called, as you can see, Secrets to a Successful Trip to Puerto Rico. We just came back about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I want you guys to have a successful trip. It was super fun, but we did do some things wrong, or I did some things wrong because I planned the trip. So I did do a few things wrong, but I learned, and we're going back and we're going to make up for it. So I'm going to start from the bottom because the most important things is at the top. So I'm going to hold out so to make sure you guys, y'all know how we do. So let's talk about exploring. So you have San Juan, that's where we went, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Old San Juan. And so we were there for about 3 days. And we explored. They have a lot of restaurants, a lot of shops, awesome shops and restaurants and beach. And so we did a lot of that, and then we went to Old St. Juan, and we saw all the old stuff, the brick like pavement, and the fort where they fought the war, and just the umbrella street, which I tried to find, and we finally found it. Just different, again, a lot of shops and restaurants. I had the best virgin Pina Colada ever. Oh my God, it was so good. So try that. And I'll put the description, in the description, I'll put the name. Let me write that. I'll put the name of the restaurants we went to. Some of them wasn't my favorite, but a couple of them were. So I'll put the two in. Even put the one that I didn't like. It had a high rating, but personally, it was okay for me. It's not something that I would go back to. I'll try some other things because they have a lot of restaurants. So that's pretty much what we did. But we quickly found out that we should have rented a car. I do know they have Enterprise there. And when we go back, we will rent a car. That we're gonna try to rent a car. Also, our trip was pretty cheap. We paid, it's about $300. We paid like $150 round trip per person, me and my husband. So it's like $300 and some dollars. Spirit, we flew Spirit, and we used a app called Hopper, Hopper. And it do tell you, I like Hopper because it does tell you when the flights are at a good price and when they think they're going to go down. So check out Hopper. It's an app in your app store or your Play Store. Check it out. Again, Enterprise was the predominant car place that I seen, rental car place. So, you can look around or check around, but I saw a couple of Enterprises. And that's who I use. Also, so this time when we go, we're going to explore the other islands. And in doing that, you can do some different adventures. They have like rainforest. You can do ATV riding. You can do horseback riding. And I'm using a website called Viator, Viator.com. And I like Viator too because those excursions is pretty pricey. They're like over $100 per person. So if you have a significant other, y'all gonna be paying $200 to $300 for one excursion. Also in San Juan, you can do a boat, like kayak at night, if you that type of person, or you can do a boat ride to see the city at nighttime, which seems cool too. We probably do that one night. So try Viator.com. Like I said, it could be very expensive. It can be very expensive for a couple, again, about $300. You can go zip lining, just check the website out. But the thing about it uses Klarna, Klarna. Klarna is a company that breaks your payment, lets you buy stuff, but it breaks your payment up in 4 payments. So, yeah, check out Viator and see if that's something you want to do. So two of the main islands outside of San Juan and Old San Juan is Culebra, and I'm probably not saying that right. Culebra, and then Vieques, Vieques. So check those out. Again, things to do, restaurants, beach, things like that in San Juan and Old San Juan. But it's a beautiful place. So, but if you want to skirt, you know, go. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Sorry, y'all. If you want to go out and venture out to other islands, you're going to need a car, or you can go on the excursions through Viator. And there are other places out there. I just chose that one because it does have that option of breaking your payments up, and so you won't go broke going on vacation. All right, so let's get into the most important things to having secrets to a successful trip to Puerto Rico. So you must do two things before you go, and they're very important, so listen closely. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Are you distracted? Listen. You're going to thank me later. So, the first thing you need to do is either be fully vaccinated with the COVID-19 shot, Pfizer, what's the other one? I don't know the other one, and Johnson & Johnson, whatever. You need to be fully vaccinated. You need to have that documentation because you're going to need that. So make sure you have that. If you're not fully vaccinated, or you just choose to opt out of taking the vaccine, and that's okay too, then you need to have a negative COVID-19 test. You cannot give them a rapid. They will not accept that. But you have to have a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours of you arriving to Puerto Rico. Okay? So, two things. Either fully vaccinated or a negative COVID-19 test that was taken within 72 hours of you arriving into Puerto Rico. Okay? Then you need to do declaration of travel. I will put that website in the description. You need to fill out that form before you go. Do it 2-3 days before you go. Excuse me. Before you go, fill that out. Put your information in there for your COVID test that you had, or your vaccine. And then you need to print that out because it's going to print you out a barcode. That barcode is very important for a successful trip to Puerto Rico. Trust me, it's important. It's very, very important. It's very important, seriously. Because I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't have it. You won't be let out the airport. Yeah, it's that serious. They will not let you out of the airport. You think you getting off the plane? Woo, 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 woo. I'm in San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's about to go down. No. Get your little luggage. Oh, I made it. I'm getting my luggage. Oh, hang on my luggage. Got my luggage. Oh, about to be down. Get your luggage, and you get to walking headed to that door, and there's some men in military uniform ready for combat. Literally, they're in their combat uniform. You know, the boots strapped up, ready for war type stuff. Yeah. And they're looking for that barcode that I told you need to fill out with a declaration of travel. And you need to have that to give to them so they can scan that barcode. Yeah, they're going to scan it. So you got to have that together. Okay? For each person that's going. I seen a little lady and another little lady sitting over there because they ain't have it. But one thing I appreciate